喺密碼學同電腦保安領域裏面，中間人攻擊 Man in the Middle Attack， 簡稱為 MITM， 係指攻擊者同通訊嘅兩端分別建立獨立嘅聯繫，並交換所收到嘅資料，使通訊嘅兩端都認為佢哋正係透過一個私密嘅連線同對方直接對話，但係事實上整個通訊過程都被攻擊者完全控制。喺中間人攻擊裏面，攻擊者可以攔截通訊雙方嘅通話，並插入新嘅內容。喺好多情況下，咁樣做係非常之簡單，例如喺一個未加密嘅 WiFi 無線傳取點嘅接收範圍內，中間人攻擊者可以使自己成為一個中間人插入呢個網絡。一個中間人攻擊能夠成功嘅先決條件係攻擊者要將自己偽裝成為所參與對話嘅終端，並且唔俾其他終端識破。而中間人攻擊係一個缺乏相互認證嘅攻擊，所以大多數嘅加密協定都專門加入一啲特殊嘅認證方法，以防止中間人攻擊。例如 SSL 協定可以驗證參與通訊嘅一方或者雙方所使用嘅證書係唔係由權威可信嘅電子證書認證機構所頒發，並且能夠執行雙向身份認證。
Today we're going to talk about the previous video we posted on our channel. It is about the man in the middle attack, and we're going to explain how it works. So, Jörn, how does it work?
Yeah, it's kind of easy actually. When you are at, for an example, a cafe and surfing, you have a router that gives all the users here internet connection. The man in the middle attack works that, for an example, I interfere between the router and you as a user, and I became an attacker and you become a victim. So earlier you had a secure HTTPS connection between you and the router, and you have a fully encrypted SSL script. So the thing I do, I lay between and I connect to the router with one of my Wi-Fi cards, and that makes so I have the connection as you also have. Then I take my other card, and the thing I do is that I shut down the router for you guys, so you have to connect through me to get out on the internet. And the thing it does then is that you lose the SSL script, or SSL encryption. I strip that from you, so everything you send through me I can see, even bank information. I see your Facebook login, Facebook account, and it's quite easy actually, and as you saw in our earlier video how fast it got, it was like 3 minutes.
So you mean you can take away the whole SSL script from them by stripping it off? Is there any way that you can notice this?
The only way you can notice it, we're going to show you 2 print screens here actually. One when it is secure, and up here in the address link you can see it stands HTTPS, and you can see facebook.com. It's fully trustworthy link actually. But when I as an attacker come in, you're going to see another print screen, and here you can see it only stands www.facebook.com. And that means practically you lost your HTTPS encryption.
Okay.
That's one of the ways.
然而，日華牧師喺2014年7月20日2012榮耀盼望主日信息裏面介紹咗2位網絡上嘅資深解碼員，簡稱 V 及 W。佢哋從事咗經濟網絡監察及解碼工作大約30年。係上述所提及喺網絡上嘅中間人黑客，佢哋突然發現咗一批從未出現過嘅密碼，係由全球經濟幕後黑手，即係共濟會嘅高層向其下屬所發出嘅指令，稱為白銀密碼。內容係關於白銀將會出現嘅大變動。
So while I'm getting all this information, folks, I get off the phone. That night at 3 o'clock in the morning, I get a text message from W saying, hey, I've received some line of code which I haven't seen in X amount of years. It's been a very, very long time since I've received it. This is serious. This is a goal line code. It's insider baseball, as he likes to put it. It is a sign and a signal for certain individuals, certain parties to get ready for a coming transition, timed for the middle of July. That will be the kickoff party for this whole entire thing. There's a correlation between this code and the silver market and the tie-ins to that. Now, I thought that was pretty damn amazing because here it is. I just got off the phone with the City of London that night. I get this text from W, and then the morning, a few hours into the morning, I wake up, they announce that the silver price fix is going to be closed as of August the 14th. So I'm like, okay, wait a minute, this is incredible. Get on the phone with Steve. Me and Steve, we bat up some ideas back and forth. Turns out he has a buddy of his who also cited a mid-July date. Now, the funny thing is all four of us came to the same conclusion. The mid-July date is July the 15th. So that code and everything has to do with it, and the actions that are stemming around, that are converging with the code, with everything, everything seems to be converging for some sort of a mid-July event.
And then there were other communications or other information within those communications that were very interesting on certain of the numbers. And I thought some of the numbers were very, very interesting, but reinforced in a very precise, specific way the data that came through on that very first coded message. Each of those three are actually aimed at three different types of groups trading. One was for those that are holding the physical product silver, or should be. One was for those that are trading related to the paper products, and one was for those involved in the actual mining processes and stocks. And so all three groups were coded separately, but with essentially a code that was a take your position and, batten down the hatches and get ready type of thing. And with the same date, which was a start date, it's like the bus stops at the bus stop at such and so time. Well, the bus, leaves the bus stop on July 15th. In fact, a very precise time on July 15th. And the interesting thing about July 15th is it's a reporting date. It's a reporting date for the end of the previous quarter, the second quarter of the year. And so there's information that may come through that would affect that. That's a pretty normal thing. And in fact, in other codes, I've seen that pretty commonly to be a reporting date related to a quarter. In all of this conversation, the main point here is it doesn't tell you a precise place that silver is going to be. It doesn't give you all the rest of the information because this is a conversation. And with this particular coding, now there will be other coding that I probably won't be privy to because it will happen in different places in different ways or come through as more of a day code. And so, as I understand it and anticipate it, you're going to see a lot of volatility increase in silver. Silver is normally very volatile when it's moving anyway. But that was a start date. Now, that doesn't mean that silver on July 15th goes to outer space or does anything really dramatic. It's about getting in position for a series of changes that would be coming, and throughout the fall and probably through next year. But these are what I would call, in this particular case, a longer move.